like a dream come true for Teens with a Purpose. I'm Deirdre Love. I'm the founder, executive director for Teens with a Purpose. Y'all know me as Mama D. That's my beloved community name. And something that we do here at home and in our BNB community is before we start something, we ground, and we want to take this moment. I stand with my shoes off because I want to feel the earth beneath my feet. And I'm asking you all, if you can, make sure your feet are planted or shoes are off in this moment. And let's reflect on where we are in the physical space and the virtual space. In the physical space, we're in Virginia. We're just a few miles from where the first slaves landed in the Americas, where our ancestors came in bondage from our motherland to this space. We know we stand on sacred ground. For 17,000 years before we came here in shackles, the indigenous people of this land, the Chesapeakeans, this was their home. They harvest, tilled, shared stories, did spoken word. They carried their language and their voice from one to another in a spoken tradition, much like our spoken word today. We stand where their blood was shed, where their people were slaughtered, but where their memories will never die. We stand on sacred land. Feel that earth beneath your feet. And in this virtual space, it is sacred ground too. It's a space where young voices can say what they have to say and be heard by people who are listening for your truth. We are so honored to have you with us today in this sacred space, in this sacred virtual space, in our home in Hampton Roads, Virginia. So on behalf of Teens with a Purpose and Hampton Roads Youth Poets, welcome to the Brave New Voices Premiere Showcase at the Downing Groves Cultural Arts Center, home of Teens with a Purpose and so many other young artists, but it's our space called Hampton Roads. Welcome. And I'll hand my mic over to our host, Testimony.
Doing this evening. Hey, Lee, you know it's gonna be a good night when you don't have to ask twice. Yeah. You feel me? All right, let me check this mic. 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2. We good up there? All right, we'll take this off for a second. I go by the name of Testimony. I will be your MC for the evening. A little bit about myself. I like long walks on the beach. Let me stop. Y'all don't need to know about that. But one of the original Hampton Roads Youth Poets. I just dated myself, it's okay, don't worry about the year. The creative program manager of Teens with a Purpose, proud big brother, and yeah, we have a wonderful show for y'all this evening. But first and foremost, let me formally welcome y'all to Brave New Voices. Yeah. Y'all can start making some noise right now. If you don't know what Brave New Voices is, it's an international youth poetry festival where teams, young people from all around the world come together in one space. This time we're doing it in one in a million spaces. You feel me? Through this hybrid event, and it is a privilege and an honor to be able to host this year. You know, at Hampton Roads, this is the first time that Brave New Voices is coming to the 757. The energy that we're giving for Brave New Voices this year is metamorphosis. So you'll be seeing like the butterflies and things like that. But as long as I've been going to Brave New Voices, it's always changed my view of what spoken word was, what it means to hold space and hold community with people that you've never met before. So this is what our intention is going to be from tonight until the whole festival is over and beyond. Like, we're always going to be breaking ground. We're always going to be showing love. We're always going to be welcoming someone, something, whether it's a poem or somebody singing a song, something new. We're welcoming that into our personal space this evening, and we're doing all of that with love, because everybody has been in a space where they want to grow, they want to spread their wings, expand, but sometimes it's hard because when you look out into the world, some people don't want to see you shine. They don't want to see the colors on your wings, you feel me? So, with all of that said, we're not doing that in this space. We want to see all the color, we want all the energy, all the vibrations. So anytime y'all see a poet come to the screen, the stage, somebody walk in that you ain't seen, hey, how you doing? We're gonna show them all the love that we possibly can, okay? Okay. Look, I done said that whole thing, y'all. Come on now. I'm sorry. All right, so we have set the intention. We got Asia coming up next?
Yep.
Word. So we're gonna do a special performance. It's gonna be HRYP, Teens with a Purpose. Those are all one and the same. But Teens with a Purpose is way more than just spoken word poetry. We have musicians, we have visual artists, activists, farmers, just all around dope young people. So we're gonna give you a little snippet of what Teens with a Purpose does in the whole. Can we do that? Y'all ready? Yeah! But no further ado, I give you Teens with a Purpose. Let's get it, y'all.
I can see it on your face, darling. I can hear the cruel thoughts in your mind telling you you're not worthy. Don't let them in, don't let them in, don't let the doubt hold you down and break you apart. You are much more than the world tells you you are, worth more than gold, your price. Work of art. It's so easy to lose who you are. Inside they fed you lies, but I see the root. I see the truth. God will never leave your side. You are precious in His eyes. Do you believe this in your soul? You are worth more than you know. Darling, when will you realize you hold more power than the tides? If you could only let it flow, you are stronger than you show.
I'm a teen with a purpose, and that is for certain.
Okay.
They look at my surface, then they close the curtains.
All right.
They wood us with change,
Yep,
they poison our brains. They call us insane, cause we made some gangs. They put dope in the hood, is that understood? Our mamas was broke, so dope made it good.
Some people got high for dope, it would lead them in stress because they were so broke.
Okay.
Some people got rich off of dope, they just seen them a check, they ain't think they just go. It's like putting two dogs in the cage, they both were close friends, but they haven't ate in a minute. Over a bone, they both start skinning, killing so one start twitching, but never mind that. Will violence ever stop? And that is a fact, because we be killing people back to back for stuff that happened in the back, and that's just facts.
Bino, yeah, that's bro right here. Yeah, I think we need to give him that song, but we gotta do the call and response, because we need that energy, feel me?
I feel something.
Alright, so this is what we gonna do. When we point to y'all, this is the interwebs as well. When we point to y'all, we need you to say this. Say, I gotta stay out of trouble.
I gotta stay out of trouble.
Look, we ain't gotta say it twice. Let's see if we got it. 1, 2, 3.
I gotta stay out of trouble.
Let's try one more time. I feel the warmth, but I want the heat. You feel me? All right. 1, 2, 3.
I gotta stay out of trouble.
Yeah, you think they're ready? Yeah, let's get it then.
We got JR Frizzy on the beat.
Let's
Yeah.
go. I gotta stay out of trouble. I gotta stay out of trouble. I gotta stay out of trouble.
I gotta stay out of trouble for the 60 days. I gotta stay out of trouble. My ass is get bored in the streets. I gotta stay out of trouble. My woke up, see that a dream. I gotta stay out of trouble. Things ain't really the same. I know a lot of people in the streets that love to set their lanes. I know a lot of people in the streets that really crack fiends. I know a lot of people in the streets that love to shoot them teams. I know a lot of people in the streets that love to shoot them things. Point is, I wanna live my life. All these girls smoking weed, man, you already know they ain't my type. Post up on Saturday night. Matter of fact, gotta walk to school. You already know, gotta carry me a knife. Gotta carry me a knife. Gotta carry me a knife. I gotta stay out of trouble. 563 days. I gotta stay out of trouble. My ass is get poor in the streets. I gotta stay out of trouble. My walk up, she got a dream. I gotta stay out of trouble. I gotta stay out of trouble. I can't be on the block. I can't be activating these stars. I can't be trying to sell these bombs. I can't even stay on this block. Yeah. When I was 4, I was looking at my tummy. When I was 5, I got some crackheads with some songs. When I was 12, all these girls stayed on me. When I was 12, I had a niece like Kaylani. Good Kaylani, shout out to Kaylani. That's my little niece, shout out to Kaylani. I gotta stay out of trouble. For the 60 days. I gotta stay out of trouble. When my ass get poor in the streets. I gotta stay out of trouble. My woke up, she had a dream. I gotta stay out of trouble. I gotta stay out of trouble. I gotta stay out of trouble. For the 60 days. I gotta stay out of trouble. When my ass get poor in the streets. I gotta stay out of trouble. I gotta stay out of trouble. I gotta stay out of trouble. Yeah.
Yeah, 50.
1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Y'all give it up for Big Bino one more time. Y'all ready to hear the Hampton Rose Youth Poets? Word. So, with no further ado, I give you the Hampton Rose Youth Poets.
Don't be nice.
Be gnarly.
The world is burning, but don't worry. It's only a small light on your screen while everything is up in flames. You're just watching the fireworks.
Creators funnel flames into content, a ticking time bomb of self-destruction.
Ignore the tick-tock of time till you can handle the heat.
It's a slow burn.
From confetti strings to lynchings, as Sunnyside buildings collapse, people are cast away from their homes, stuck where they are.
While we're glued to a screen, we scroll against the current. Algorithms and formulas designed for addiction.
Waves of content, swept up into realities that are not your own. Convince yourself that what lies in the screen is more important than your reflection in it. Raising awareness with no awareness of self.
TikTok is not the product, but the mechanism. We flock like sheep to outrage.
Can't peel our eyes away as our attention spikes
Dollar signs and money bags. Hold on. You've been scrolling for way too long now.
The glaze in your eyes grows thick. There's a numbness from infinite content, constant oversaturation, so that everything else feels dull and tragedy feels empty.
An expression of creativity. A platform which shifts culture before your eyes blink and you miss it.
Black artists blend in with the back of your eyelids.
A pale mist plunges into the pool and a more palatable, watered-down trend ripples away.
Washed up remnants of what used to be ghetto but is now fashionable. Black artists dance with the shadows of their pain only for it to be put on a segment for Ellen to laugh at. What silly little dances! The colonizer.
Teach us the moves. Slowed down tutorials only for our renegade parading.
Betraying our art as if we are a joke. Girl, don't do it. It's not worth it.
I'm not gonna do it. I was just thinking about it.
Then she did it, but didn't do it better. Posed as a black Barbie as a box with her. Our culture is not up for sale. Something for you to profit on and leave. We cannot be reduced to a single minute, as though our trauma is trivial.
White influencers must realize their tendency to take.
Snatching crumbs from the oppressed as though they aren't already well fed.
See past their rosy glasses and silver spoons.
Realize that every second you spend scrolling could be spent moving, shaking. Never become numb to reality to avoid tragedy.
Progress rises from the ashes of our avoidance.
Curve tendencies to scroll through the screams of the oppressed.
Never let the pitch ascend beyond your ears.
Hear their cries.
Since their reality is not just a fleeting video.
So be mindful that lives are connected to the likes you give and run deeper than mindless consumption.
Though the world may be burning, we need to look up from our distractions and stomp out the flames.
Anyone can watch a fire burn, but the fearless tame flames in their fingertips. Creating timeless legacies that can never fit into a second of a TikTok.
Let's give it up for the poets one more time. Let's keep it going for all the poets that just hit the stage. Let's give it up for the TWP performers as well. Big give it up for DJ Leak on the ones and twos. Give it up for your host, Testimony. Okay. So, now that we did our showcase, I'm gonna get y'all back into the mode and world of slam, cause we're gonna be jumping right into our semi-draw in just a moment. So, in a couple of minutes. All right. So this is what we're gonna do then. DJ Lee gonna give us some tunes. I'm gonna get ready to play my guitar in a little bit, and then we're gonna be right back. If y'all wanna stand up, you wanna move a little bit, this is your opportunity. I know we've been sitting down for a minute. So yeah, give them something we can move to, bro. Alright, word. I hope y'all took that opportunity, you know what I'm saying, to get some movement going. So before we jump into the draw for the semis, I want to share a song with y'all. Is that okay? Yeah. I will. Say, can I get a little more volume in the guitar? Little eerie when the hood goes silent. Hot from the thunder of the gun. Now, really, we just waiting for the right time to riot. It's like a wave when the squad cars pull up, but it's too late. Well, it's had the block all in the Constellations laying on the pavement, pray he get up. Funerals always put an end to life sentences. Breaking news, filling up our lungs, we are wanted men. Homicide blocking out the sun. Pipeline putting mothers, children in the system, say you worth more. Dying left and right, no pun. Private owned slave camp, Jimmy Crow thinking that he did well. Only take the flesh, well done. It's cutting close to my spine. Got me feeling like a T-bone. Belly full, water take the young. I said belly full, water take the crooked politicians drawing perfect circles, blowing O's, public housing on the radar for redecoration sold to the highest bidder. Demolition still got people in them. It's a flood now, trapped here. That's the definition of a ghetto. Didn't you know a twisted agenda is being implemented? Our teachers are getting tired, students are getting restless. We drop a body a day, my city's breaking new records. We get caught by the wave and we saying cash flow, cash flow. That's all they teach us, what you think we gonna ask for. Cause sometimes Church Street, it feels like death row. We'll drop a body for the pennies that we grab for. Teach us how to swim. Fighting tragedy with alchemy, we look for hope while the lights are all dim and we will never drown. Greatest enemy is in our mind, third eye guide us to the light's end. Cause try to hold my head underwater, can't drown my spirit, can't drown my spirit. Trying to hold my head underwater, you can't drown my spirit. Yeah. Try to hold my head underwater, can't drown my spirit, you can't drown my spirit. Trying to hold my head underwater. And that's the song.